Okie dokie, Jasmine's tag for August the 19th, 2024. What was the best birthday party you ever had? Well, I've only had actually literally a couple in my entire life. Okay. Uh, when I was a kid, actually, I only had one. So I guess I've had a bunch of them as an adult, but they're not really party parties. You know what I mean? We just go for to a restaurant and have a meal together, and they feed me cake and give me stuff and cards and whatnot, and that's basically what a birthday party is for me. But on my 40th, when I turned 40, we went on a pub crawl in Regina, Saskatchewan. I live in Musha, Saskatchewan, if you don't know. And we hit a whole bunch of pubs. I mean, a whole bunch of them. And I was completely wrecked, right? My friend wasn't drinking that much, of course. He was just having like a beer every fourth place or something like that, right? But yeah, I was annihilated. Oh, yeah. I remember we went to the one place and they had women dancing up on the speakers on the dance floor. They had these giant speakers on the dance floor, and there was women dancing up on the bass bins, and the DJ says, "Watch this," to us because he knew my friend, right? He was a friend of my friend, and he goes, "Watch this, guys," and he goes, "First person to show me their tits gets a free drink." And they just ripped their shirts up and showed their boobs. I'm like, oh my God. Anyways, what a fun bar. Anywho, then we went to, we finished the tour at the gay bar in Regina, which is called the Outside. It's part of the Gay and Lesbian Association of Regina's clubhouse, and they we're on we're upstairs looking down on the dance floor from the balcony, and this guy starts hitting on my friend, and I look over there and I go, my friend's looking at me like, "Oh my God, do something," and because he didn't want to start trouble and whatnot. And so I looked at the dude and said, "Mine, bitch." The guy walked away, and my friend goes, "Oh, thanks." It was so funny. Yeah, that was my best birthday party ever. Yeah. Uh, um, how would you spend your ideal weekend? My ideal weekend, I've said this a few times, would be out at the lake in the summer, out at the lake on a nice day, not too hot, not too cold, but sunny. There's sun out. I would have a hat on because I don't want to get sunburned on my face and whatnot. And I would be sitting in a deck chair, looking over the lake, and I would be drinking fake cocktails, nice cold fake cocktails, and mocktails. I think people call them mocktails. Anyways, there's no alcohol in them. Yeah, so I'm drinking fake cocktails and just enjoying being completely alone and having a nice lunch and then having a nice evening meal and whatnot. That would be my ideal weekend. A couple of days of that, 2 or 3 days of that. How would your friends describe you? Intelligent, kind, caring, loyal. I think they would all describe me as that. If they wouldn't, they're really not my friend, are they? So yeah. Anyway, do you pay attention to the news? That depends on what you call paying attention to the news. I don't tend to follow all of it. I only follow specific things. I have my, I don't watch the news on TV or anything because I don't have cable and I don't watch it on an app or anything like that. I specifically pick out what I want to watch in my news feeds, and I only watch those specific topics. I follow the city of Moose Jaw, everything they do, everything they post on their feed. I read and whatnot. I follow the Prime Minister of Canada. Feed. I follow Justin Trudeau's feed himself. I follow a couple of other political feeds and a couple of news blogs from in town that I enjoy the coverage from, and I'm very selective of what I read. So I don't read it all, basically. So, but yeah, I do follow the news, kind of, sort of. What is something you're passionate about? What is something I'm passionate about? I don't think I've felt passionate about anything in many years, at least 15, 20 years. So I don't know. But I'm going to have to say human rights. Have everyone having human rights, not just people that have a certain religious affiliation or a certain political affiliation having rights and the rest of them not. I'm not into things like that. I don't want to force other people into a lifestyle they don't want. That's not me. Yeah, I want everyone to be left the hell alone to live their own life. And if they're not hurting anybody, just leave them the fuck alone. Your religious morals do not give you the right, in my opinion, to take away other people's rights because your made-up religion says you shouldn't be this way. Screw that. Okay, my made-up religion says you shouldn't have a gun. How's that? Anyways, yeah, that's it. That's all. Have a good one.